Guys, it's Julie here. How are you doing? I hope everyone is doing well. And yes, you already know what it is. It's another terrible protective hairstyles video. So today we're going to be going down the path of viewing cases of extreme silk presses and leave outs that are making your hair not be the best version of itself. You know when you've made one too many passes of the flat iron on your hair that it starts to smell like roasted goats and the lobby of hell? Well, that's what we're going to be looking at. When it comes to blending type 4 hair, and I mean kinky, coily or curly natural afro textured hair with straight bundles, there are times when people cross the line of no return and venture into the world of heat damage and edges abduction. So let's look at these videos and talk about how the wrong silk press can be the beginning of your entire hair being damaged.
Se arrume comigo para ir no mercado. Bora lá?
So I saw this video on Threads and I was just wondering if I was being trolled or rage baited. I had a lot of questions like, what is the end goal? Why is the hair wet? Did she make the flat iron herself in her kitchen? When will she realize that that hair is not going to lay down no matter how many passes she makes? Who is going to delete her TikTok profile? You know, just simple questions like that. So there is this thing called a Dominican blowout where girls go to salons run by Dominican women and get the best blowout and or silk presses of their lives. Or so they say. I mean, the silk presses be so good, the girls are willing to endure a sprinkle of racism here and there. You know, just a casual disrespect and a slur, maybe.
Nothing screams anti-black like the Dominican hair salon, but my thing is I will always pay for convenience. I do not care. If I have to deal with a little racism here and there, it is what it is. But this is me at the hair salon getting ready to get my hair blown out. I don't straighten my hair that often, but I really wanted to because I have this beautiful red color in my hair and I haven't seen it straight in over 2 years at this point. So I was really excited to see what it gave, what it looked like, and it was eaten so far. My thing with the salon is, although I'm not Spanish, you could never know if I was a Spanish speaking black person. Like, they were talking so much crap about me in the hair salon. She was saying that my hair was so hard in Spanish. She was telling me, like, talking to her other coworkers, like letting them know how annoyed she was with my hair texture. Nothing screams anti-black like the Dominican hair salon. Nothing. But she's moving. Being a black girl can just be so difficult sometimes because it's either you have to deal with racism or you have to deal with the crazy rules of these new IG stylists. But at the end of the day, my hair came out cute, so I'm happy.
Yeah. I mean, for all that discrimination and bullying she got, I'd hope the silk press actually looked smooth and silky on the first day, and I couldn't see the crispy end sticking up like Chucky after a long, hard fight to unalive an unsuspecting innocent. But to each their own. These Dominican silk presses can even be so good and long-lasting sometimes, they actually come with a forever subscription.
Y'all want to see what it looks like when you are natural. You've been natural since 2009, and you go to the Dominicans to get your hair blown out because you need a quick blowout, and they put perm in your hair. Let me show you. Look at my ends. Like, what the fuck is this? Mind you, the back of my hair have the best curl pattern. And my hair is not dry in those top buns. That's literally just what it looks like now. And here go a few more pictures from another time I washed it after that. And yeah, my hair's fucked. Okay, bye.
So who agrees with me that some hairstylists are just evil? Evil! I feel really bad for her because that's a lot of years that you've dedicated into having natural hair just to be ruined on a whim, just like that. I've seen some flat ironing videos that look more like experiments of what the average human would resemble if undergoing social crisis and a little touch of electrocution. Sometimes these silk presses are so harsh on curly and coily hair types that it causes damage, yet the results doesn't even last past a day or two. A lot of stylists are inexperienced or really lack the patience and skill to understand your hair type and what it requires to give it the right amount of heat and sheen.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
Wow, I've never actually seen anything like this before. It looks like a medieval torture device. Now, I can't even see the other end of this tool, but I don't think it's connected to electricity. It looks like it gets put directly on open fire to heat it, like a coal iron. It's like a hot comb, but built like a pair of scissors. A hot scissors. Well, it seems to be getting the job done, but it's scaring me. She's getting every single strand that ever was, is, and will be. She's really getting in there. I think the new hair that will be coming out the next few months will be coming out straight. Wow. It's like 10 strands of hair between the iron lips. She's taking like 10 strands of hair per pass. I know the hairs that are yet to be done are scared and whispering amongst themselves. But also, as I'm seeing the result of the archaic torture tool, it's not as extremely straight as I'd expect from the ancient of days flat iron. So, like, it's looking like it should be doing a lot of smoothing and silkening, but it's not really looking like that. But then this is as far as the video goes, and I don't know what became of the remainder hairs and if they didn't flee from their homes before the hot scissor could get to them too. But, you know, I wish everyone involved the best. E for effort. If you go to get a flat iron and your hairstylist pulls out this tool, would you be going through with the silk press or dialing 911? Let me know. So this is hair frying for beginners. Another hair frying for beginners tutorial. Love to see it. I can smell the crispiness from here. Someone commented, would you go ahead and fry? So just like before, I have questions. Who told you that, and are they in jail now? Why does a regular civilian own a hot comb? This is a militant weapon that should only be sold with license permission. How is the flat iron managing to turn your hair even more textured than before? And why would you do this? You know, just a few simple questions. And you should be answering them from jail. So someone sent me this video like last year or so, but I haven't made another bad protective hairstyles video since then.
Oh my god. Did you? Oh my god. Did you? Oh my god.
Now listen, when they say trust the process, this is what they mean. I actually didn't expect the end to look like that. They had me in the first half, not gonna lie. Because the strands of hair are just too little to cover all that extension. How does it go from this to this? I think the hairstylist actually has skilled hands. There's no denying that. But I do think that this is definitely one of those hairstyles where you sacrifice your real hair for the aesthetics or for something temporary. I mean, I can tell that this is an older lady, probably already with some sort of hair loss or hair thinning issue. But I also see the extreme flat ironing leave-out videos like this from younger women. And personally, I don't think it's a protective style, you know? I mean, yeah, it's definitely looking blended for now. Weave wear, tracks wear, bundles wear, straight out of the scalp. But most times your hair will still succumb to nature. It will curl up again if it's too hot or humid outside, and the hairstyle will definitely have to be maintained with more flat ironing, which will definitely put a strain on the teeny tiny hair and parts. That slice of hair is just way too small and too thin to successfully cover up your track, so it will require a lot of manipulation and strain on that hair to do so over the course of wearing this. So, is this a protective style? Probably not. You know, I'm leaning towards no. Because the state of the section of the hair by the time you take down this hairstyle will be not so great, you know. And this is also at the front, guys. Like, let's think about this. A lot of cover-ups and leave-outs happen at the front, so any damage that occurs will be highlighted. You know, it's at the front of your face, so we have to be careful. I mean, the end results look good though. Beautiful gowns, beautiful gowns.
This is not a hair disaster. This is just a hair transformation. And when you're a luxury hairstylist that knows how to work with all hair types, this is just literally a walk in the park. This is my client's weekly maintenance to upkeep her hair. If you're one of the girlies that can't be asked for your wash days, book our Look After My Extension hair package. This subscription is literally the easiest subscription. We look after your hair extensions, and this goes for tape-ins, K-tips, and sewing maintenance. Let's get into this process. As you can see, I've washed my client's hair beforehand.
So this hairstyle is called a tape-in, and as you can see, the hairstylist is working with two completely different hair textures. They are both from the different ends of the spectrum, and somehow it's on the same head. Two continents on one piece of land. That's crazy. I mean, the hairstylist did the best she could with what she was presented. I mean, oh gosh, this is diabolical. We're all thinking it, right? It's lifting immediately she lies on her bed. I can already see the clear difference of hair textures when the client is in the salon. What do you think will happen as soon as she walks out that door? Oh, dear black women, please do invest in kinky straight textured hairs because you guys are out here looking like this. How do you start like this and finish like this? Your roots say African and your ends say Japanese.
See, you can't have that when the edges is in Africa and the back is in China. Them continents don't meet, huh? You gonna get you some hair that blend in.
Girl, please be so for real now, please. You know that one long hard breeze and you have an afro back in front. Business at the back and party in the front. That's what will be happening. Pooja, what is this behavior? Another trust the process video, but again, do you see this hairstyle lasting past 2 days before all that work, all that heat, gel and spray is rendered to waste because afro hair is going to do what afro hair likes to do, which is reach for the sky. And even if the hair in front is already heat damaged, it will still have like two different textures because damaged type 4 hair still doesn't look like type 1 hair. These hairstylists are definitely skilled and know how to style hair, but most times that's what I see. The hairstyle looks good, but the hair underneath that you're ultimately going to return to is sacrificed for temporary looks. But yeah, this is a compilation of the extreme silk press videos, and let me know your thoughts on what you feel when it comes to protective hairstyle and extreme heat. Do you think those two things go hand in hand? That's a wrap for another terrible protective hairstyle video, guys. Tell me what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one, alright? So yeah, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye!